They shattered you, didn't they? You trusted them, and they broke you piece by piece. You felt it, the emptiness, the heartbreak, the betrayal. And yet, here you are, holding on to hope, waiting for things to change. But let me tell you the truth, they won't. Let's talk about it. The pain you've been carrying. It's heavy, isn't it? Like a weight, pressing down on your chest, suffocating every breath. You've been through things most people wouldn't understand. And why? Because you believed in them. You believed in their words, their promises, their illusions. At first, they seemed so genuine. They looked you in the eyes and made you feel like you mattered, like you were special. They reached out, offering friendship, love, loyalty. But it was all a game to them. Behind those kind words and warm smiles, they were sharpening their knives, waiting, watching, planning their next move. They didn't hurt you all at once, did they? No. They chipped away at you little by little. First, it was a small lie, then a betrayal, and then another, until one day, you woke up and realized your heart wasn't whole anymore. It was in pieces, scattered, and you couldn't even remember what it felt like to be whole. People are good at that, aren't they? At pretending, at convincing you they care. They know exactly what to say to make you believe they're on your side. They tell you they're different, that they'll never hurt you. And for a while, you believe them. You let them in. You share your secrets, your dreams, your fears. You give them parts of yourself you've never given to anyone else. And then, without warning, they turn on you. They twist the knife, metaphorically or even literally, and leave you questioning everything. Was it all a lie? Did they ever care? Were you just a means to an end for them? These questions haunt you, don't they? They keep you up at night, replaying every moment, trying to find the exact point where things went wrong. But here's the harsh truth you need to hear. It wasn't you. It was never you. It was them. They knew what they were doing from the start. They saw your kindness, your trust, your openness, and they took advantage of it. They knew you'd forgive them. They knew you'd give them another chance, and they exploited that. You've probably told yourself 100 times that they didn't mean it, that they were just going through something, that if you could just be patient, if you could just love them enough, they'd change. But did they? They didn't. Because people like that don't change. They don't wake up one day and suddenly feel remorse for the pain they've caused. They move on. They find their next victim. And they leave you behind, broken and questioning your worth. And you, being the kind person you are, took it. You let them stab you again and again. Because deep down, you thought maybe this time would be different. Maybe they'd realize what they were doing. Maybe they'd apologize. But let's be honest, they never did they? Do you know why that hurts so much? It's not just the betrayal. It's not just the lies. It's the fact that you cared. You cared so deeply that you were willing to endure their cruelty, hoping for even a sliver of redemption. And they took that care, that love, and they threw it back in your face without a second thought. It's maddening, isn't it? How they can go on with their lives like nothing happened, like you never even mattered, while you're left picking up the pieces, trying to make sense of the chaos they left behind. And the worst part? You blame yourself. You think, maybe if I were better, maybe if I had tried harder, maybe if I hadn't said that thing or done that thing, they wouldn't have hurt me. But that's a lie they've made you believe so they can walk away guilt-free. The truth is, they never deserved you. They never deserved your kindness, your loyalty, your love. But you gave it to them anyway, because that's who you are. You're a giver. You're the type of person who sees the best in people, even when they don't deserve it. And that's not a weakness. That's your strength. But it's a strength that's been abused. You've been trained your whole life to be forgiving, to be patient, to be understanding. And while those are admirable qualities, they've also made you a target. Because people like them, they can smell kindness from a mile away, and they know exactly how to exploit it. It's not fair, is it? That the very things that make you a good person are the things that have caused you the most pain. But here's the thing, you don't have to let it continue. You don't have to keep playing their game. Because now, you see them for who they really are. They're not innocent. They're not misunderstood. They're manipulators. They're liars. They're users. And they will keep coming back as long as you let them. Because to them, you're not a person. You're a resource. Something to be drained until there's nothing left. But you're not going to let that happen anymore. You've learned their game. You've seen their tactics. And now, you're going to use that knowledge to protect yourself. Because here's the truth. You are worth protecting. Your heart, your mind, your soul, they're not tools for others to use. They're treasures. And from now on, only those who truly value them will get close. It's time to stop being the bigger person. Because the bigger person is always the one who gets hurt. The bigger person is always the one who's left picking up the pieces while everyone else moves on. It's time to put yourself first. To stop worrying about what they think, what they feel, what they want, and start focusing on you. Do you know what happens when you stop giving them power? They lose it, all of it. They can't manipulate you. They can't hurt you. They can't control you. Because you've taken back the one thing they've been feeding off of, your trust. You're not their victim anymore. You're not their punching bag, their doormat, their second option. You're stronger than that. You're wiser than that. And most importantly, you're done with them. Done waiting for an apology that will never come. Done hoping they'll change. Done letting their actions define your worth. From now on, you decide who gets close. You decide who gets a piece of you. And trust me, not many will deserve it. Because the person you're becoming, they're unstoppable. They're untouchable. They're the version of you that no one saw coming. And that's your power. So what's next? You take that pain, that anger, and turn it into fuel. You build walls, not to isolate yourself, but to protect your heart. From now on, you decide who gets close, who earns a piece of you. No one will hurt you like that again, because you've changed. Stop waiting for apologies that will never come. Stop hoping they'll wake up and see what they've done. They won't. Instead, focus on you, your strength, your freedom. The person you're becoming is unstoppable. They can't touch you anymore. This is your moment. Let go of the past. Let go of them. And step into the life you deserve. You're not the victim anymore. You're the survivor, the warrior, and they'll never see you coming. Now go and prove to yourself just how powerful you truly are.